Ciao, this is JT Wisdom. We're living an elegant and graceful life, and today we are celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. and his growth and legacy. This normally isn't a typical video that I would be doing for this channel, but I feel that we never want to put the channel, my channel, in a box, and I think this is important. So one known fact is that Martin Luther King Jr. Actually spoke at the United Hebrew Temple in St. Louis, Missouri, which is now known as the Library and Research Center for the Missouri Historical Society. Actually, don't know actually what the name of the speech was. It's not that I have a dream speech, but he actually spoke at the United Hebrew Temple on November 27th, 1960. So this was early on in his work. Interesting to see that we're constantly learning and constantly seeing the impact that Dr. Martin Luther King has on the world. And one other known fact, Dr. King had an assistant. He had an assistant, and her name was Mal Badu, and how she actually was a strategic partner behind the scenes. It asked me to want to know more information about her and how she actually worked with Dr. King. So it's just constantly learning and constantly finding out more information. And in thinking about the I Have a Dream speech, there was a couple of questions that I know I would like to ponder and think about today, and also wanted to ask you those questions. And if you would like to talk about them and write them in the comments, you can, or just think about them today. And one of them is that how do you feel Dr. King's message is resonating in the nation, in the world today? And we are seeing times like we've never seen before in this world. And how do you feel that Dr. King's message is resonating today? Something to think about. And I'm also asking these questions of myself also, like what am I doing? What are you doing or would want to do on a day-to-day basis, in your community, to think about how to keep that I Have a Dream message alive each and every day. These are things that, as I said, we're constantly learning about his impact and his career, and I think the one way to keep that spark, how are we keeping that spark, keeping that message alive in our lives today? I will leave you with these questions to think about. This is JT Wisdom.